How large are those? Sure thing. Shion carried the order to the tables. For Shion to carry all 5 parfaits without wobbling took so much effort that she didn't have the breathing room to pay attention to her feet. Comrades, here she comes yet again. This time we'll have her spill everything on my pants and we could have her wipey right down to my underwear. It was the same wipey scene that had occurred just a short time earlier. This time, another one of them was trying it out for himself. The very depravity of these men was itself a full-out attack. Rena, this is Keiichi. Ambush them from around the tables 5 and 6. Rena, do you copy? How they... Of course she does. But also, how's he communicating with them? I didn't know they had walkie-talkies. The restaurant's uniform, so cute. I want to take them home. Shion, her bottom swaying while carrying the parfaits, was being chased by an equally swaying Rena. He was supposed to be escorting Shion, but Rena was instead transfixed by the back of her uniform. From a normal person's point of view, it was probably like having a fox guard a hen house, but when it came to Rena, things are different. Cute mode 100%, 120% synchronization. We for it. When Rena's in that state, even the laws of physics don't apply. Shion's legs unsteadily and defenseless were being touted by those sleazebags. Now, my comrades. Oh god. What? Hey, my Führer, shining loose on the Harumi Mecha. Her legs snaked out to trip Shion's defenseless feet. Egans, 3 of them at once. And the triple flap later. It happened in an instant. The 3 fools writhed in pain as their legs bent at unnatural angles. What is the meaning of this madness? Rena teased interview and gave them a warning. No mischief, okay? No means no. No! Rena's going to be the one to take her home. This girl, with that strange technique. The human skull clutched at their bruised ankles as they passed out. Wow, they passed out from that. That's our Rena-san. No matter how many times I see it, it's always frighteningly quick. Yes, an unbreakable barrier. Anyone within a 2-meter radius who attacks Shion is completely obliterated by Rena. As Shion was making her rounds through the restaurant, there were people here and there collapsing with wets on their legs or hands. Oh, Keiichi-kun, this is Rena. There's nobody left that will abolish Chi-chan, so I'm going to take her home now. Rena, this is Keiichi. Good work. Please continue the mission. Also, permission to take home declined. I repeat, permission to take home declined. Then I'll just look. I guess looking is fine. That's like where most people in this establishment do. That wouldn't prevent her from guarding Shion, so I guess it's okay. Anyway, thanks to this, I knew who had tried to mess with Shion. Well, I shouldn't be getting them wrong, should I? Anyone who was clutching at their own arm or leg while they were writhing in agony were basically branded by their bruises. Currently we have finished identifying all enemy forces. Proceed to the next phase. Sakuto, this is Keiichi. What's your status? This is Sakuto. That's a rude way to ask. Keiichi-san, who exactly do you think I am? Sakuto was in the kitchen. They had spread open a sketch of the restaurant on the counter, repleted with order chit-chats, their destinations, and how sorting through the freshly made desserts. Hey, what are you doing? Now, Sonozaki-san, it's alright, just leave it to her. More importantly, we're taking all these orders out at once, so I'm counting on you. The veteran waitress was briskly directing her juniors as the trays went out one after another. Now, all the desserts that had passed through Sonozaki's hands were delivered at once. Is the head waitress in on this as well now? Lots of cute desserts are coming. I think you know this, but don't touch them. At least if you still value your life. What have we done to them? What have we done to the desserts? I know, but certainly they were all incredibly cute looking desserts. They were all works of art if you could enjoy before taking your first bite. However, since Sakuto had meddled with them, they were nothing more than an unpredictable danger. Blissfully ignorant of the fact that they were blissfully ignorant of the fact were the men now stuffing their faces. This is... Almost right away they realised that something was wrong. Sakuto. What did you mix in there? It couldn't have been salt or Tabasco, right? My, what are you saying, Keiichi-san? You said no mercy. I might not look like it, but when I get down to business, I like to be very, very thorough. As she said that, she twirled a dubious file in her fingers before putting it away smartly into her pouch. Rika, this is Sakuto. The customers are now moving. Escort duty is all yours. Leave it to me. Come to think of it, I didn't see Rika-chan anywhere. Where could she be lurking? And clattering? Several men stood up suddenly from their seats, surveying the restaurant for something. That restless fidgeting, and that look of relief when they found a single placard hanging from the ceiling. Written on that placard was the word restroom. They began to mad rush in that direction. It wasn't just one or two people. All the people that were branded as the enemy were standing up from their seats while clutching at their stomachs. I think I was a little too greedy. Where's the washroom? Oh god. Mewtwo, oh god. Not in number 1, but in number 2. I need to cash out Meow. Where's that toilet? I found it. You're in for it now. I felt dirty just thinking about what Sakuto probably did to their desserts. The problem was how to follow this up. I was intrigued, but I followed the rush of men to the washroom. The narrow hallway connecting to the restroom was crammed with about 10 men. Whoa, what is this? As I peered over to see what was happening, whoa. It seemed that the toilet was clogged and black flowing, unleashing a large gurgling sound and a terrible stench. There was no way to use it in this state. Damn that Sakuto, what a frightening display of power. No, this wasn't Sakuto's doing. It was divine punishment. Yeah, they were just unlucky. I'll just apologetically ask one of the employees here to clean it up. I can't do my business like this. What do we do now, comrades? It was a brilliant combination of traps, but it would be better if there was one more push to the kicker. Seeing as it was Sakuto, she wouldn't have overlooked that. Now, if it's come to this, it's time for the last resort. Later of a mortal dilemma, that man only had one other option, the women's restroom. Isn't using the girls' room going to get us in trouble? I'm pretty sure there's no female customers today. Why didn't I think of that before? The women's toilets are the best. What a brazen bunch they are. The men sweat now pouring from their brows, made a mad rush to the girls' rooms without any hesitation. Me? Ah! There was a girl there. It was Rika-chan. The men stood there, frozen in various complicated poses indicating their surprise. Rika-chan also seemed dumbfounded by the sudden turn of events. But the look on her face was strangely perfect. It was all part of the plan as well. You sly dog, Rika-chan. I should never have underestimated you. This is, you see, mademoiselle. Me? The men's room is a bit dangerous at the moment, so we just want to borrow the toilet here, meow, meow? Me? Oh, but it's not right after all. Right, my comrades. I just having a girl stand there in the restroom. I never knew it would put up such an overwhelming barrier. There was no way anyone could have a brave enough There was no way anyone could be brave enough to lift Rika-chan out of the way to try and do their business. This was the most they could do after all. If it were a man in full club mode, for example, like me, they would plow through Rika-chan without a second thought. Now, what are you going to do, you fat asses? The price for tormenting Shion still hasn't been paid. If you're still in trouble, I can help you. That would be much appreciated. How would you do that? You can use one of the toilets outside. I'll show you two then. That would be perfect. Oh god, please. At this rate, I'll end up being a group. Oh good god, we'll end up becoming a group animal party. Rika-chan, with a pleasant smile on her face, guided them with a casual stride in her step. In this race against time, her slow pace was sadistic torture. Mademoiselle, is this toilet far from here? We'll get there soon. We're not even out of the restaurant right now. Obeying Rika-chan's directions, they were about to leave the restaurant. Keiji could finish it. Give them hell. Yeah, leave it to me. I spread my arms out and blocked them as they tried to leave the restaurant. What is the meaning of this? We're at DEFCON 1 here. Listen up, you tubs of lard. You know what happens if you even set one foot outside this restaurant, right? What is the meaning of this preposterous statement? Look, it's written right here on the ticket. Not valid for re-entry, you see. You're free to use any toilet you want, but the moment you step outside that door, you can't come back. Boom! you remember this? I don't want to guide anyone who says scary things like that. Everybody panicked as Rika-chan began to turn back. You could only figuratively and literally fall in line. All the waitresses lined up to see them off. Thank you very much for coming. We shall return! Got a clang later. The bell rang playfully as the door shut behind them. How pathetic. Too easy. Hahaha, we did it, yeah! Sakuto and Rena and Sakuto clapped their hands together. Phew, I couldn't hold a candle to those guys by myself, but when we get the group together, we set them packing like a herd of cattle. The opponents this week, any of us could take them on by ourselves. Keiji-san, you need to step up your game. I was loath to admit it, but Sakuto was right. Damn it. One day I'll be strong enough to be worthy to stand alongside them. And I'm really glad we were able to protect Michan's little sister. Now there's none of those bad people who are pulling pranks left. You're blessed to have such wonderful friends, Sonozaki-san. The veteran waitress was also smiling. After the herd was sent packing, it had calmed down the restaurant inside. Shion was flustered as she glanced between us at the now empty seats. You did that for me? I mean... Shion's expression was somewhere between happy and guilt-ridden. Her face had turned slightly red as she ran into the kitchen. I don't know where Rika-chan is at the moment. She just slowly guided them to the nearest toilet, and that nearest under quotations. Oh, Shi-chan's print is cute. They really are twins. Given Shion's personality, there's no way to thank us directly. We might have been a bit excessive in our means, but I'm really glad we were able to save her. I think you know this already, but Sorosaki-san is very grateful. As a representative of the floor staff here, I also extend my gratitude. Clap, 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 clap for everyone. The applause quickly spread throughout the entire restaurant. Not only the other waitresses, but there were also the customers that were genuinely there to enjoy the desserts. Everyone was lauding our efforts. We're not going to see how Rika-chan's doing.